Yo, it's 2 a.m. right now. Wait, it's been 1 year? Exactly 1 year ago, I started a podcast, and it was the best possible decision that I could have made. See, I'd been creating content for 4 years by now, but I never really knew what it meant to use studio equipment and to tell real stories. And so I called up my friend Almathkur to see if he'd be interested in being a co-host. And together we told the stories of 15 different people, and every single one of those stories taught me more than any other type of content had ever done before. See, not only was I learning from every single mistake I made, whether it was forgetting to turn on the correct mic, turn on the lights, balance the camera settings, focus the camera, or even forgetting the Blackmagic 6K cinema camera can't really record to a normal SD card. But I was also learning from every single guest that we had on the show. Every single story impacted me as much as it did the audience. And so now, 1 year later, I'm really thinking, what is it that I want to do with this podcast? Do I really want to limit it to something that I only record whenever I'm free, my guests are free, the studio's free, my co-host is free, and actually have the motivation to record? Do I want to keep this podcast just a podcast, or turn it into a platform where anyone can share their stories? Whether you're young or old, whether it be stories of success or failure, every story matters. Stories of failure teach us more than anything else because it's about the journey and not the outcome. And so I'm thinking it's time I register Journey Tellers as an official company. Welcome to Act 2 of the podcast.
Journey Tellers is now a registered company, and we're excited to give you a sneak peek of what we're cooking.
We just launched a new website along with a rebrand, which will be our home going forward for everything Journey Tellers.
Even if you don't have time in your day, we still want you to get the most out of our Journey Tellers podcast. So with that being said, we've launched our Journey Tellers clips, which are 5 to 10 minute clips from our main podcast that will be on our main channel and will be posted a few times a week.
We're also going to be expanding into a documentary style as we document stories of creativity, community, and art through the rawest form of storytelling, video.
One of our main goals this year is to offer a new service to our community called Video Biographies. Through this service, families can have a video be made to document the life of an elderly family member.
But we're not forgetting about the podcast. In fact, we're excited to announce that we'll be expanding outside of the Sabah community in the Bay Area and are looking forward to learning from the stories of Muslims across the nation.
Finally, we're working on partnering with other podcasts in the West to help create a unified podcast network where we'll share resources and help each other grow.
Thanks for sticking with us throughout the year, and we're excited for what's next.